Okay. Hello, everyone. Today is very special. It's our meeting, but also celebration for our club. There is 266 meeting, as it means 6 also mean 六大顺. For Chinese word, that is wonderful. So welcome to the advanced #Ardent speaker meeting. My name is Sean, and I am honored to be the search add-on for today's meeting. Before we start, we still have 3 ground rules need to follow. First, please keep your microphone muted until it is your turn to speak. Second, we encourage you to turn on your camera for wonderful audience interaction if it is convenient for you. Third, the meeting will be recorded. If you prefer not to be recorded, you are welcome to turn off your camera. But please stay in the meeting with us to learn and enjoy as much as you can. Now, let's put our hands together to welcome our Lai President to the virtual stage.
Thank you, Sean. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? And we'd like to acknowledge of our District 51 Club Growth Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap, Area P4 Director, Distinguished Toastmaster Wendy Ong, of course, our fellow members, and our guest, Distinguished Toastmaster Ravin. Welcome to our club meeting. And today will be a quick meeting, just table topic, and we will proceed with the annual business meeting later. And today, as we are celebrating the 5th anniversary of the club, let everyone to enjoy and to be part of this beautiful moment together. Now, I would like to invite our Toastmaster of the day, our Club Vice President of Education, Distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap, to run this session. Pat, I pass it to you now.
Yes, that was a quick introduction. Most amazingly, we are actually celebrating our 5th anniversary, the 5th birthday. How fascinating, right? Now, because of this, I actually would like to challenge all of you. We don't have music, but I believe the human voice by itself is also a beautiful piece of instrument. So as a matter of fact, I'd like to challenge all of us. Do we all know how to sing the song Happy Birthday? Yes? I see some of us are smiling, and some of us, Janet, with her thumbs up. And certainly we all know this song, right? A song that has accompanied all of us since we are a child. So let's actually unmute yourself if your workstation is pretty much okay for you to sing along with us. So this is going to be a sing-along. And I'd like to encourage some of you to put on your video if possible, but if you can't, it's okay. So I'll be your conductor, all right? Oh, Vicky just joined us. Okay, so let us unmute yourself, and we will start by doing the first note first, okay? Happy birthday. Okay, that is the tune, okay? We can have Duncan to be our online conductor too, if you wish, all right? Yes, let all of us sing happy birthday to AAS, all right? So on my count, 3, 2, 1.
Happy birthday
to AAS.
Happy
birthday to
you.
Happy
birthday
to
AAS.
Happy birthday to you.
Ooh, thank you so much for the singing. Now it's photo time. Oh, yes. Are we being recorded? Now, this I need to ask my SAA Shan to confirm, because we like to have everybody's voice to be recorded. So we just did an a cappella without any musical instrument. I think we did pretty good, right? Oh, I need to ask my theater teacher. Ferzi, did you think we passed the exam just now?
Indubitably, madam. Indubitably.
Yay. All right. Everybody give your widest smile because we are officially 5. 5 is a milestone. That's why we have word of the day, Daisy. All right. Whenever you're ready, 3, makeup, comb your hair. 3, 2, and 1. Great. Now, with your widest and most outrageous expression, you can do something with your facial expression and with your hands as well, or even your fingers. All right, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Yay! Thank you so much for the wonderful post and for all of us. We wish we will continue to grow, continue to share, continue to lead in this amazing space. Advanced Chat Ardent Speaker is special because we are the very first club in the whole of Malaysia that achieved Smartly Distinguished status right on President Lai's birthday. How fascinating. March 23rd, we made it happen.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yes, because of
Happy
this,
birthday, Lai.
today we are doing something very special. Later on, we would have our annual general meeting together with the club officer election. Before that, we are going to have only table topics session. Well, table topic session, as all of us have imagined, it's going to be impromptu, right? Because of that, we never disclose who the topics master is going to be. We are very fortunate because we have an international renowned member now, very, very famous in the world of Toastmasters, because this time round, annual conference, he went to at least, I lost count already, many annual conference, and he was the keynote speaker recently. He even published a book, A to Z book, right? And I know some of you have the book. Feel free to share the content in the book for sure. And because of this, let us welcome on to the virtual stage none other than distinguished Toastmaster, Ferzi Gotraco, or Teacher G, right? Over to you.
I will accept Teacher G. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Madam Patricia Yap. Okay, folks, we're going to have some very interesting table topics today, and I think this might be brand new to everyone. The purpose of impromptu speaking is to be able to react and speak off the cuff, yes? And there is no more off the cuff moment than when somebody says something and everybody looks to you for a response of some kind. So we're going to be bouncing back and forth. I'm simply going to ask somebody to speak for a set amount of time. It might be 30 seconds, it might be 10 seconds, it might be 60 seconds. All right, it could be anything. Be ready, and I will choose the next speaker very quickly. So be ready to speak, be ready for anything. Okay, here we go. I'm getting my stopwatch ready because I don't think we have a timer, plus the fact it's going to go so fast. So we're going to start with Duncan Barr, who has come in from his fence being delivered. He was on the fence about attending. Glad to see you made it. Duncan Barr, you have 30 seconds. Duncan, you have 30 seconds. Tell us about a time when you discovered something about yourself. Tell us about a time when you discovered something about yourself. 30 seconds.
Well, I thought I was pretty accommodating, but just the other day, I really surprised myself actually because I received some samples from this guy in Texas, and according to his website, he was supposed to make the best looking thin section samples on the planet. Well, they arrived and they were so bad I couldn't work with them. So I had to go and I'd ring up my friend in Pakistan who I'm doing the work for and say, look, hey, Ishtiaq, man, these samples are awful. And then I did something which I would never normally have done. I wrote a very angry email to this guy in Texas saying, hey, George, your samples are bloody awful. I even swore in the email.
Thank you,
The
Duncan.
fact discovered about myself.
Thank you very much, Duncan. You know, Duncan brings up a good point. Angry emails. Have you ever received or given an angry email, Herlina? 30 seconds.
Yes, it happens. I think so many times. I was in a project before. I would see that there was like few years ago, I received a very extensive email telling me that I need to actually watch how I conduct myself during a meeting, because I was actually blaming the contractors for so many things, for what they have done, for the things they have not done. They have actually caused a delay to the projects, and it was quite a very hot discussion. I wouldn't say that hot discussion. It was just me venting out to the contractors, and unfortunately that time my project director was in the meeting, so I
Very
received
nice.
a
Thank you,
very long
Herlina.
emails from
Thank you
him
very
telling me I
much.
should conduct myself better
Good.
because
And
we are
I'm
going
gonna,
to work.
Herlina, I'm gonna hold you there. I'm gonna hold you there. 30 seconds. Zoom Master, would you mind not spotlighting? That would help. I think if you don't spotlight, then they can continue to see the clock. Thank you
Okay.
so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, people can just pin it if they want. This is good. 30 seconds to speak. Wow. All right, next topic. You have 60 seconds. 60 seconds to speak, and this is your topic, Ravin.
Oh my God. I wake up in the morning and I don't know where to go and how to get out of this mess in life. I'm caught in a cobweb of all places, a maze. It makes me disoriented. But hey, give me a moment. There is a device which I have in my hand, and the GPS is there. So I'm going to think smart and use this. Wouldn't you? Had you been in my dilemma? This is the first recourse we go to whenever we are lost anywhere, whether it's a maze or even in your brains. When we get clogged, we go to Mr. Google. There is always a way out here. Just like the timer, I bet you he's also looking at this to bring me down and stop me with the red
Very
light
good.
exactly in the dot.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Ravin.
and back to you.
Thank you, Ravin. Jeanette, tell us what you use your cell phone for the most. What do you use your cell phone for the most? 30 seconds. 30 seconds, Janet.
I use the phone for many things. Firstly, as my reminder for calendar. And I put everyone's birthday inside there as a reminder, and it will not fail to remind me. Secondly, I use the phone to do social branding. I look up the Facebook for District 51 advertisements. I look up to Ardent AAS Facebook to look up for posters for different kind of information. I also look up other clubs, how they are doing, any meetings going on. And thirdly,
Fantastic. Thank you, Janet. Woo! Very well done. Duncan Barr, we're coming back to you. How often do you check your calendar in a day or a week? 30 seconds.
How often do I check my calendar? Actually, I used to check it about every 5 minutes. I don't anymore because I don't have to work for a big corporation. I work for myself. So I check my calendar maybe once a week, a couple of times a fortnight. But no, I don't bother anymore because I don't work for a big company. I don't have to wear a tie. So my time is my own. 30 seconds, right?
Thank you. Whoa, that was awesome, Duncan. You know, Duncan brought up the whole idea of wearing a tie. President Lai, tell us about wearing a tie. You like it? You don't like it? Are you tied to that? 30 seconds, President Lai.
I first get the idea to wear a tie when I'm just in 13 years old. At that time, it's a school requirement. I hate it because my neck is too thick. When I put on a tie, I feel I'm choking on myself. Slowly, then I learned, to maybe loosen it a little, maybe one less knot in between, so it become not so tight as you're not like choking yourself. Wearing a tie is nice because it brings you represent yourself like but you must distinguish.
And
a
time.
hint of
Thank you
good
very
time.
much, President Lai. Thank you very much. You know that whole idea of feeling like you're choking? You ever met someone who made you feel like you were choking? We're going to go to our SAA. SAA, tell us about a time when you met someone and they made you feel like you were just choking. 30 seconds.
Joking, I think for me, that is some difficult for me because I always take many things serious. But join the Ardent at this club, I find that I can try to find something because there are so many people from different countries. I learned how to speak, how to up and down, how to express my feeling. So I like to be here because that is a
Fantastic.
fun. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, Mr. SAA. But listen, Mr. SAA, if you were to start your own club, who on the screen would you recruit first to help you start your own Toastmasters club? You have 30 seconds. You're muted.
Sean, unmute.
Wow, this question is very difficult for me. Who would I want to recording first? Actually, I want to learn in here. I want to learn from Pat, but in my own club, I will listen very carefully for my VPE because I am the president. I like to hear what he say and learn from him how to use English better than me. So I learned from many people.
Time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Woo! Moving forward. Tell us about this picture. We're walking down the hall and we see this picture. And you think to yourself and everyone else, what? Wendy Ong, you have 45 seconds. What do you think when you see this picture, Wendy?
Wow, it is like a bull's run. Everyone, every bull is running and going on to the sea. I believe they are going for a splash. So it is very much like everyone is rushing for something. There must be something that is interesting that had triggered and caught their attention. What it is a spark of curiosity. Every one of the bulls are having a bull run. Yes, over to you, Percy.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Wendy. What makes you run? What makes you run, Robin?
I will run for my breakfast. And I tell you, it's a fact. Because I came to know of this meeting just about 15 minutes before meeting time. And I just got out of bed answering to a lot of other messages and whatever. And hey, I haven't had breakfast. I must get it up before I come for the meeting.
Fantastic. Thank you, Robin. Thank you very much. Alicia Curtis, what's your favorite breakfast? What is your favorite breakfast, Miss Alicia Curtis? 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
I'm Australian, so Vegemite on toast. That is how exciting my life is. Thank you.
Excellent. Miss Alicia Curtis, we're coming back to you. We're coming back to you. Describe Vegemite. Describe Vegemite. 15 seconds.
Well, it tastes like dog shit on bread. There you go.
Woo! There you have it. Janet, what do you want to have on bread? You have 30 seconds. What do you want to spread on bread? 30 seconds.
I would like to have my toast with jam and butter as well as cheese. And after that, I also will prepare some eggs and ham plus the lettuce. And this will give me a rich breakfast in the morning to start the day very, very well with energy as well as think what to be done and be productive for the day. After that, I will then consider whether there is the second round of sandwich using the bread, and I will make a simple one just to roll up with a hot dog. Back to you.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh, what gives you energy? We heard what gives Janet energy. What gives you energy, Vicky? You have 15 seconds. 15 seconds. What gives you energy?
Hello? Am I audible?
Yes. Go ahead.
What gives me energy? The power of curiosity gives my mind energy like none other. Every time I saw something that is wrong, that is piquing my curiosity, it does give me lots of energy, and sometimes it prompts me to impromptu ask, what do you mean by that?
Fantastic. And I'm going to hold you there, Ms. Vicky. Thank you so much. Well done. I'm going to go back up to Lai, President Lai. What gives you energy? 15 seconds.
Well, when I woke up, just a cup of water will do, and then like a Janet took a slice of bread, but it's different. I put condensed milk and then cocoa powder to start my day. That's how I get my energy for doing work and training in the early morning. And if not, I will be like walking zombie hunting Percy there, sucking his blood out his head, or even stealing Alicia lunch now.
Excellent. Thank you, Lai. Duncan Barr, would you please respond to what Lai just said? You're muted. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Respond to what President Lai just said.
I'm very sorry, Lai, but I was typing out a stupid message to Alicia about Marmite and how I had to go all the way to New Plymouth to get Marmite. That's about 1,000 kilometers or 1,500 kilometers from wherever it was I was in Australia. So, yeah.
And time. Thank you very much. Wendy, would you please respond to what Duncan Barr just said? You have 15 seconds.
So now I know, even when on your online meeting, some people are always secretly typing messages, looking at your handphone. Naughty, naughty. You're not paying attention. Okay, that's the teacher speaking here. Yes, teacher, go. Teacher G. All right. So, well, that's also a way of having a bit of fun in the chat, right? So because it's a Zoom meeting, so besides having
Thank you.
chats online,
Thank you, Wendy. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. Mr. SAA, what would you say to someone who is distracted while someone else is speaking? What would you say to someone else who is distracted while someone else is speaking? 15 seconds.
Distracted. I think everyone will say something, maybe some kind of distracting, because everyone have a good idea, just like Wendy said, I know. That is distracting me. Why? Because I cannot believe it. Why
Good.
the table topic can
And
be there?
time. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Oh, we do have Madam Timer here now. Thank you, Ms. Patsy. Janet, please respond to our SAA. Please respond to what our SAA said. You have 15 seconds.
Well, I find that I have a different opinion. Probably I will use Daisy to pull the person. There are many meanings to Daisy. Firstly, white Daisy means innocent. So the person may be not aware, but trying to be innocent. But then after that, I will also use some American way of triggering the person. Pink Daisy is actually to show affection and admiration. This is what I discover about daisies. And this will also give the meaning of distracting the person.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. President Lai, this one is for you. 15 seconds. Your reaction?
Oh my God, another baby, another nephew, another niece. It's gonna be a peppy for another 3 to 4 years. Now, that's been my duty for my nephew and niece. Yet, if there are more coming, so bring it. Now, as long as my mother don't ask me, when are you gonna have your own children? Back to you.
Nice. Patricia Yap, please respond to what President Lai just said. You have 15 seconds. 15 seconds.
I can't believe it. You just reminded me. Yes, I do have a niece, and one is enough to drive me crazy. I remember when she was crying when she was little. I never knew she had such a big lung, even though she was so small. How about you guys? Have you ever experienced the power of babies? They can really scream on top of their lung. I'm done with that.
Fantastic.
No more babies for me.
That's great. 15 seconds, Alicia Curtis. Go ahead. Respond to Patricia Yap. Go ahead.
Oh, kids absolutely piss me off. They scream, they cry, they do everything. I'm happy to be single. I'm happy to sit here in my lonely little planet in my little room. For all those parents, big thumbs up, but I am happy to be the kidult at heart. Back to you.
Woo! Wendy Ong, please respond to that. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Great minds think alike, all right? Yes, welcome to the singles family. Well, babies are cute to look at, but when they scream, they are little devils, all right? And well, being a baby, so each and every one of us were there once upon a time, right? So being a baby is something that is talking about growth, I would say. Well, this is also an anniversary of birth. That's why we have birthdays. And today, rather yesterday, was our birth of advanced #Ardent speakers.
Woo! Very well done. Vicky, please respond to what Wendy just said. You have 30 seconds. Please respond to what Wendy just said.
Wow, number.
Yeah, but be a little louder. You're at about a 2 out of 10.
Okay. So, for what being the birthday, sometimes birthday to remind people of why such things happen and why does even birthday exist. Sometimes it puzzles people on why birthday exists. Do we need reminders of which day we are born in? Does it matter? So think about it. Thank you.
Woo! Very nice, Miss Vicky. I think that's about all our time. I want to make sure that we have time for our general meeting. Is that right, Miss Patricia Yap? Thank you all so much. I hope this gives us all an idea of how we can elevate our impromptu speaking in our discussions, wherever we may be. Thank you. Back to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much. Woo, we had so much fun. Huge round of applause to our Teacher G, Percy. Yay. We just give you a new name. Thank you so much. And let us all take a quick photo as well. I know Patsy just got in and she was super excited. Yes, that's a book that Percy has just published. All right. Now we're going to take quickly a photo. Then I will hand the control over to Lai. All right. We won't be doing any best speaker because everybody's a best speaker when he showed up. But we'll just take a very quick shot of the role players and all that. Okay. On my count, 3, 2, and 1. Over to you, Lai.
Thank you to our Toastmaster of the day, distinguished Toastmaster Patricia Yap. And I would say thank you to all the members and guests who joined our club meeting today. It's a quite fun moment in the table topic. It's hard to catch us off guard unless we are not paying attention. And today we have good time. And I would like to say thank you everyone for joining. Members, please stay. And our guests, I would like to apologize that you may need to leave. We have our annual business meeting now. And thank you for joining us. And do join us next week. Thank you, DT and Robin, for joining us. And Casey as well.
Okay, good. Looks like everyone is here. Do we have the quorum? We need 14. 1, 2.
I think we have 1, 2, 3.